Prepare to assemble your new JDM Kids Space Playset kit by gathering the tools and equipment needed. You will need a power drill or driver, a square bit, impact socket adapter, 3/8, 7/16, and 3/4 inch sockets, a hammer, a stepladder, and a helper. This is not a one-person job. Unpack your JDM Kids Space kit components on a flat, level area. Take inventory of the hardware and parts list found on pages 4 and 5 of your kit assembly instructions and make sure you have everything you need before getting started. The length of time needed to assemble the playset kit will vary with your experience level, but plan on 2 to 3 hours. This kit took us about an hour and 15 minutes start to finish to assemble. Begin with the tower platform laying on its 5-foot side. As you're looking at the bottom of the platform, you'll see 4 holes in the platform. That's where the 4 tower posts will be inserted. You can place the beam post on the left or right depending on which side of the platform you want the swing beam to extend from. One of the 4 posts has an extra hole drilled through it near the top to receive the beam bolt. Insert the beam post, labeled part CA, in one corner. The posts have 3 alignment marks. 2 marks indicate the alignment with the platform floor, and the 3rd, top mark, indicates the placement of the tarp ring. Insert the beam post, part CA, into the opening in the platform and slide in until the marked line is level with the bottom of the platform. Fasten the beam post to the platform with 4 2.5-inch screws and 2 3-inch lags in each corner. Next, insert another post, part labeled C, into the other opening on the same 5-foot side of the platform as the beam post, and fasten it to the platform in the same way you attached the beam post. Now, attach the tower base ring, part B, attaching it to the posts with 4 2.5-inch screws in each corner. Next, carefully rotate the platform 180 degrees with the posts that you just installed now resting on the ground. Attach the remaining posts to the platform and fasten them in the same manner. Carefully stand the tower upright and attach 8 corner braces, part D, using 2 2.5-inch screws and 1 3-inch lag per brace. Attach the playset ladder, labeled part E, to the platform with 2 3-inch lags, taking care to center and align the ladder in the tower opening. Both legs of the ladder should rest firmly on the ground. Next, fasten the grab handles to the tower platform with the bolts provided. Attach tarp roof ring, part F, to the top of the 4x4 posts, even with the top of the posts. The inside of the tarp roof ring has marks to align with the 4x4 posts. Fasten the tarp roof ring to the posts using 2 2.5-inch screws and 1 3-inch lag in each post. Attach the tarp roof, part G, to the roof ring with 6 1 1/8-inch screws per side. You may find it easier to first rest the roof peak, part H, in the platform and draping the tarp over it while attaching the tarp to the tarp ring. Leave a 1/4 inch margin on the tarp ring below the edge of the tarp with an equal amount of the tarp ring extending to the left and right of the edge of the tarp. After both sides of the tarp are attached properly to the tarp ring, go into the platform and push the roof peak up until the tarp is taut. Fasten the roof peak to the platform sides using 4 2.5-inch screws per side. Fasten the tarp roof, part G, to the roof peak using 2 1 1/8-inch screws from the top down. Next, lay out the 90-inch 4x4 support post labeled part I on a level surface. You'll want to lay this on the side of the platform that the beam will extend from. The 2 93.5-inch 4x4 angled braces form a triangle with the vertical 90-inch 4x4. Attach the 115-inch 2x4 support, part J, to the 4x4s flush with the bottom. This 2x4 support has markings on the bottom to indicate where to line up with the 4x4s. Use 2 3-inch lags to attach the 2x4 to the 4x4 posts. At the top of the angled 4x4 braces, use two 3-inch lags to attach the brace to the post. The black metal beam bracket, labeled Part M, attaches to the end of the swing beam with two 3-inch lags on each side. Using two 3-inch lags on each side, fasten the beam bracket to the top of the 4x4 support post, Part I. Fasten the swing beam to the tower beam post using the 8-inch bolt. Attach the slide using the hardware pack. Make sure the screws at the top of the slide are safely countersunk to avoid snagging or injury. The bottom of the slide should rest evenly on the ground with the slide extending at a right angle from the tower platform. Now it's time for the fun part. Hang the belt swings and the trapeze bar from the swing beam. Finally, attach 4 ground anchors to secure the playset to the ground. 1 anchor on each end of the triangle and 2 anchors attached to opposite corners of the tower base. You may want to use a block of wood and a hammer to drive the ground anchors into the ground until the flat part of the anchor, the part with the bolt hole, is flush against the bottom of the post. Bolt the anchor to the post using the anchor bolts. That's all there's to it. Now all that's left is to watch your family enjoy this gift for years. Inspect your playset every 6 months to make sure that all the screws and bolts are tight and secure. Clean the playset with mild soap and water. Don't use a pressure washer, it will damage the wood. To keep your playset looking and performing like new, restain it every 3 years, or if your playset is in full sunlight, apply fresh stain every 2 years. Thank you for choosing a JDM Outdoors Kids Space Playset Kit. We know you're going to enjoy it for many years. Please visit our website at jdmoutdoors.com for more information and store locations. See you soon.